From a 60-year-old woman fleeing from the police, to police performing a high-speed pit maneuver, and then the fate of a white Dodge Ram 2500 with fake license plates. These are some of the craziest chases captured by Arkansas police dash cams. At about 1:48 p.m. on November 3rd, 2025, Trooper Hale spotted a white Chevrolet Suburban make an abrupt, unsignaled turn near Highway 371 and Highway 26 with brake lights that appeared inoperable. When Hale attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to pull over and fled north on Highway 26, prompting Hale to activate his siren and notify Troop G dispatch.
Just turn right on Central Road, dirt road. 1037. 57 miles an hour, dirt road, no traffic. 2 occupants. We're in Howard County. White male, unsuccessful, there's a female passenger.
After about 25 miles, Hale attempted 2 pit maneuvers, both unsuccessful. The Suburban kept running at 80 and a 40 before making a hard left from Center Road back onto Highway 26, still refusing to stop.
Speed to 73 miles an hour, still on dirt. Back out on 26. Left on 26. 33.
After another 17 miles, Hale finally landed a successful TVI, ending the pursuit. The driver, 60-year-old John Morris, was taken into custody without incident. Morris was transported to the Howard County Detention Facility and charged with fleeing by vehicle, speeding, and violating Missouri probation, bringing a very long drive to a very predictable 5. When all warnings proved ineffective, Arkansas police were forced to stop the vehicle using a high-speed pit maneuver. Around 8:14 a.m. on November 21, 2025, Trooper Loftus was southbound on I-430 near the 1-mile marker when Little Rock police requested assistance with an active pursuit near Stagecoach and Crystal Valley roads. Moments later, Loftus spotted the suspect vehicle heading east on Crystal Valley toward Stagecoach, joined the chase, and took over as the primary unit.
1037 at 8:15.
Put your hands up! Hands up! Open the door! Hands up! Open the door! Push it! Push it up! Hands up!
Their final was Stagecoach before baseline.
Adam 15 Little Rock. We got our 1015, 1064. We're right in front of Fire Station 24 on Stagecoach.
10-4. Little Rock Troop A is 1064, resume normal traffic at 8:16, one suspect 1015.
The next development involved a police chase involving a white Dodge Ram 2500 with fake license plates. At about 2:51 a.m. on November 27, 2025, Sergeant Nathan Williams was notified of an active pursuit involving a white Dodge Ram 2500 with a fictitious plate. By 3:19 a.m., he joined the chase near Bayou Road and Highway 287 and assumed the primary role. After about 30 minutes, Sergeant Williams made the call and executed a pit maneuver, forcing the truck off the road and into a line of trees. Moments later, the vehicle caught fire and was quickly engulfed. The driver, identified as Jeffrey McFarlane, was pulled from the wreckage and taken into custody with only minor injuries.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Around 10:01 p.m. on November 22, 2025, Trooper Justin Parrish was handling a routine stop on a rural eastern Arkansas roadway when a Lexus suddenly blasted past at a dangerous speed. Seeing the immediate risk, Parrish broke off the stop, got back in his unit, and went after the Lexus. After a short pursuit, the Lexus spun across the roadway and slid into a patch of brush. The driver then complied with commands and was taken into custody without incident. A records check later showed his license was suspended, explaining the rush to leave. In the next incident, the driver barricaded himself inside the car, forcing police to break down the door and forcibly arrest him. Around 3:45 p.m. on December 8, 2022, reports came in of an impaired driver drifting across lanes on eastbound I-440. Minutes later, Trooper Ana Escamilla spotted the vehicle, attempted to stop, and was immediately met with refusal as the driver continued eastbound, driving erratically and losing control.
Coming up to the Sherwood exit here in a second. Coming up to Sherwood.
Near the 13-mile marker, Trooper Escamilla lined up and executed a clean pit, sending the vehicle into the concrete median and ending the chase. The driver, Donald Baxley, exited in a daze, ignored commands, and at one point even tried to accelerate, despite the car being very clearly done for the day.
There is a 1016 on scene. We've got it on camera.
Is she still on 440?
And we're just before the 13. 29 Mirage. He is refusing to have the car running the engine up. Refusing to get out of the vehicle.
Baxley remained unresponsive and refused every command, forcing Trooper Escamilla to escalate from persuasion to glass removal. After breaking a rear window to unlock the door, and then the driver's window when cooperation briefly appeared and disappeared, she unbuckled him herself. When he still refused to exit, she assisted him to the ground and placed him in custody. Baxley later admitted he'd been drinking, a fact already obvious to anyone standing within nose range. Around 10:10 a.m. on June 11th, 2023, Trooper Tanner Hess was alerted that cross-county authorities were looking for a stolen red 2003 Chevrolet pickup taken from Harold's Corner. Hess headed north on US 1 and soon passed a matching truck going the opposite direction. After turning around and confirming the plate, he activated his lights and siren, officially starting the pursuit.
Zebra Frank Sam.
Alright, we're behind it, Highway 1 South at 350. I got a game warden with me.
10-4 on there, 5 minutes.
Alright, I lit it up. Looks like there's 2 other individuals in here, occupied maybe 3 times. You can show us 1037.
10-4.
Since there's other individuals, if I can get some spikes, that'd be great. D17 County, I'm in pursuit with that truck southbound coming into St. Francis County on Highway 1.
That's direct, D17.
Try to get a supervisor. If it's a murder suspect, I can hit them, but I don't know if there's a kid in this truck. If they can give me some advice, that'd be great.
10-4.
Within minutes, the truck was pushing past 100 miles per hour, repeatedly crossing into oncoming lanes. At that point, officers had clear cause to end the chase with a pit maneuver.
98 miles an hour, we're coming into Colt. 98 miles an hour.
10-4.
Traffic's light. About to come through at 306. I've got a green light here. Coming by Hobbs. 94, 95 miles an hour. Traffic 98 miles an hour, about to take the curve, about to come by the north end of the bypass.
Hey, Forest City, did you notify St. Francis County and Forest City?
10-4 on the phone now.
Come by the bypass. Looks like 13's joining us. 13, I'll let you call it when you get up here.
Alright, just come by the bypass. Looks like 13's joining us. 13, I'll let you call it when you get up here.
Okay, did y'all keep on into Forest City?
Yeah, 10-4. Coming by Colvin's. He just turned his flashers on. We're coming by Colvin's now the Lutheran Church.
Okay, Forest City notified the PD and see if they can block some intersection.
10-4.
97 miles an hour by the Connect Point Church. Light traffic. Looks like he's going, he went the wrong way there for a minute. He's going the wrong way. All right, looks like he's going to get back in his lane now. Now we're on the turning lane. 5, we may go up. Never mind, he's staying south.
Passing through Holiday Drive. We're going to do Holiday Drive now. Speed at 85 miles an hour. He's still south, passing over.
Moments later, the suspect made a sudden right turn directly in front of a semi, creating an extremely dangerous situation. Hess briefly lost ground, but quickly caught back up and resumed the lead in the pursuit.
242.
I'm going to be getting on the interstate at Park.
All right, all 4C officers.
I'll be at the 260.
Okay, let's set up some stop sticks.
506 City. Correction, 501. No pursuit.
13, I'm back with you.
Damn boy. Somebody go to New Camp.
10-4. Those two units you out there 19 that way?
I'm going to be getting on the interstate at Park. And I'll be at the 260.
Okay, let's set up some stop sticks.
13, I'm back with him.
10-4. Speed of 100 miles an hour, we're still eastbound. Missing the 242.
The next incident, which began as a simple inspection, quickly escalated into a high-speed chase.
Take the 242 up there.
Missing the 242, we didn't take the exit. We're still eastbound. Where's a good spot for spikes? Around Park. Speed at 100 miles an hour. Fast in the rest area, still eastbound.
Officers were later informed the driver was an escaped inmate and that children were believed to be inside the truck. With that information, a pitch was taken off the table. Instead, units shifted to spike strips and tactical containment, aiming to stop the vehicle while minimizing the risk to anyone inside.
I've got my rifle on the dash. I just don't want to get too close to him. I'm seeing some moving around in there.
10-4. D13-4C, we're passing the 245 now.
10-4.
D13-26, so where are y'all located now?
The description of the vehicle, what lane you in?
10-4, we're in the inside lane right now. It's going to be an older model rig. 23 Chevy pickup. We get closer to the 256, we'll start backing off and giving you some room.
I got spike here at the 260.
That's 255 now. 100 miles an hour, he's in the outside lane. Pushing back over to the inside lane, going into some traffic.
As traffic picked up, the suspect showed no signs of slowing, continuing at over 100 miles per hour and using the shoulder to pass semi-trucks. Meanwhile, assisting units staged spike strips ahead, waiting for the truck to come through.
Coming up to you pretty quick.
All right, very thick traffic. He's on the shoulder, about the 255. Come on, car. All right, he's coming up on the 256 exit, 26. I'll let you know. You got an opening. He is straddling the left and right lane. About to come over the overpass. Left lane. I'm backing off. Left lane, fast lane. Fast lane. That's it. Good spike. Left lane. I'm backing off. Left lane, fast lane.
Moments later, Trooper Burge deployed spike strips, taking out at least one tire. Even then, the truck kept running at speed.
Or should he have cross county or another deputy go over to 70 and parallel us in case they run on foot?
10-4.
He's about 215 miles an hour. We're about to do.
5, it looks like both left tires are going down.
Okay, is he still going?
Yes, sir. Passing on the shoulder, 258, about 90, almost 90 miles an hour. To smoke. 13, I'm going to back off just a little bit so I don't get hit with it. All right, yeah, they're exploding now.
Around the 259, 258. Tires coming off.
Okay. What is y'all speeds right now?
65 miles an hour.
Did you say 55?
65. One out, they're rolled over 1016, 1016, rolled over. Start to smoke. 13, I'm going to back off just a little bit so I don't get hit with it. All right, yeah, they're exploding now. They're around the 259, 258. Tires coming off.
Okay. What is y'all speeds right now?
65 miles an hour.
Did you say 55?
65. Spun out, they rolled over 1016, 1016.
Okay. What is y'all speeds right now?
65 miles an hour.
Did you say 55?
65.
Near mile marker 259, the truck lost control and rolled. The driver, 23-year-old Tristan McClanahan, ran into a nearby field, but was quickly arrested. 2 female passengers were seriously injured and airlifted to a hospital. Drugs, paraphernalia, and multiple wallets and IDs were recovered. Reports of children in the vehicle were later confirmed to be false.